Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about Arkk Innovation ETF. Now this ETF has become one of the most talked about, and Cathie Wood's one of the most talked about person nowadays. And in a sense this ETF becomes controversial because the kind of high beta stock or the underlying instrument behind or under this ETF is very risky and very high beta in nature, and you can now see how the ETF is performing because we haven't seen this kind of things. Obviously depend upon the instrument you are holding, but from the top it has already lost more than 65%, so this is a big loss that has happened. So let us analyze or reanalyze the trend of Arkk Innovation ETF. But before that, if you haven't hit subscribe my channel, just hit on the subscription button. Also hit on the notification bell along with the all button to get my updated video notification. Now, if you may focus on this particular range inside which this ETF has been traded from 2017 till 2020, then we have a sharp breakout. So you have $35 on the downside and $58 on the upside, and from there the ETF sharply swings by 373% in a matter of 343 days. So this is a very big swing, but the painful thing is it is now returning back to the lows which it has recently tested. So you have three most important levels to look at right now. You have, as I told you, $35 on the downside, and the range in between $50 and $53 is very crucial, because if it holds at or above 50 and 53, then it is fine. But if it falls below $50, then the lower band will open up where this ETF has a possibility or potential to move towards $35. Now, what could be the probable support that you may look at as of now? As I told you, $50 and $53. This range is very important for this ETF. If it falls below 50, more specifically below 50, then obviously it will be a trend breakdown, in which case it may falls or it may test $35 on the downside. In that sense, we need to change our strategy. So there if I may draw two lines like this, so I think this will be fine. So either in between 50 and 53, or in between 30 and 35 will become your next two probable support. As far as the upside is concerned, this ETF is anyways is a very volatile one, and if the fall is crunching, the next up move will be even more sharper. Okay, so stock market will give you both the options, and it depends on the stock market itself when and where it's going to open its card. So from the downside the swing looks very big, and on the upside it may be a 300 to 5 or a range that will open up, or the big swing that will open up is in between $300 to $500 in the long term. But this is not what we are focusing on, because people will forget whatever I have just said in 2 or 3 minutes, and they will only focus on 300 and 500 or the long term. But that's the wrong way to look at this particular trend, because first and foremost what you need to do is you need to secure the lower end of the range. Okay, you need to secure the lower end of the range, where here we are on the downside you have 30, you have 50, and on the upside you have 100, you have 130, and the big target of 162. Only if there is a reversal towards 162, and more than that, if there is a breakout beyond 162, 163, then we are going to look for $325 or $500 in the long term, not in the short term. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.